Okay, so this is my first live video on my Facebook feed, so yeah, so excited. Okay, so it's I'm outside because it's really nice out in Orlando right now. So if my dog goes crazy or something, I'm really sorry. So I've been getting a lot of questions about like what is coaching and stuff, and I usually try to post a little bit about my life on Facebook, so you kind of get a little gist of it. I always mention about how it's helped me fight depression, and I feel like a lot of people don't understand what that even means. Like, how can doing a home business like this even help you fight depression? So I just wanted to dig in a little bit and give you a little bit of my story. So I know a lot of you probably know I had a pretty weird, kind of rough childhood. I don't want to really get into it too much. If you guys ever want questions, you can always send me a message. But I had a really rough childhood from about the time I was 9 until I was 18. It was really rough. And then this last year, a lot of you guys know I moved to Florida. So that's been a lot better. But unfortunately, my grandma was diagnosed with cancer. So being away from her and being, a whole, like 4 states away while my grandmother, who raised me most of my life, was dying of cancer, was so hard to go through. And, I had just started dating my boyfriend, and to lay all this stress on him stressed me out. So I held a lot of my pain inside. So the day that she died, I was on my way back to Missouri, and I got a call from my mom about 2 hours into my drive that she had passed. Sorry, I'm like getting choked up. But I turned back around and came back, and I had already called into work and everything and told them I wanted to go see her before she passed. And so he ended up firing me because I took off work before she died and then didn't come back. So I had just lost the most important person in my life to me, and then my boss fired me. Luckily, I worked with this amazing woman who told me about Beachbody, and I had been wanting to lose weight. So I was really skeptical at first, honestly. Like, I had done initials. I'm sure you guys remember the purse thing, and I didn't like it. I didn't like the environment. There were quotas to meet that were really unrealistic, and it made me really uncomfortable, and I felt like a salesman. I just didn't like it. I didn't connect with it. So I originally joined Beachbody just to see if I liked the workouts and to see if I liked the shakes. The girl I had worked with previously brought me a shake to work, and I tried it and I loved it, but I still wasn't sold because I don't like quick fixes or like diet shakes that are gonna make you like your heart race and like all that unhealthy crap. I didn't want it. So I had my roommate at the time look at the ingredient label, and he ended up telling me like, yeah, this is legit. There's some really good stuff in here, and he was even surprised like at how good it was. So I was like, okay, well that made me feel better. So I found out that there was a 30-day money back guarantee, and I was like, all right, fine, I'll sign up. I signed up as a discount coach originally, and I kind of was intrigued by the idea of coaching because I had already met some people who worked straight from home just from coaching, and I was like, that's pretty interesting. So okay, that, I'll just keep it in the back of my mind, but I really didn't want to like get wrapped up in it and then get back on that bus of just feeling pressured and to feel like I just need to be a salesman, and I just never wanted to feel like that again. Within a week of me doing the challenge group, I instantly just fell in love with it, and I was like, I have to be a coach. Like, this is like my cup of tea because I am a very creative person. I used to want to go to school for art. I never did because everyone tells you can't pursue a career in the art field, so I never did. So this allows me to like activity. I get to make fun like graphics and stuff like that. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. And then I talked to so many people struggling with the same kind of depression and anxiety that I've struggled with, and to be able to know that I'm helping people get through depression, anxiety, eating disorders, like things that I thought I was alone in, and I get to help people like fight these things. Like it seriously just makes me feel so amazing inside to just know that I'm like helping other people's lives. And one of the crazy things about coaching is that like the main part of your job is just to make yourself so happy and so fulfilled that you're able to do so for others. Because it's like if you have a cup of water, like if you can't fill somebody else's cup if that cup is empty. So you make it to where you know you're eating healthy, you're drinking your shakes, you're doing workouts, and you do it as a group. And like these people are my best friends, they're my family now, and so like that was a huge part of it for me. And then also you read personal development books, which when I first started, even though I having depression and anxiety, I was like, no, I'm too good for personal development. I can't learn from that. And so I fought it forever, and I just kept getting more and more depressed. I paid $80 to go talk to a counselor, and he told me to read personal development. I'm like, no, crazy people do that. And there is such a stigma with personal development that I think is horrible. There is nothing wrong with wanting to better yourself. Nobody is too good for it. The second I started reading it, I was happier in every aspect of my life. My relationship with my boyfriend is stronger. My business runs smoother. I'm happier. I'm healthier. So yeah, that is kind of my experience with coaching and everything. So if anyone has any questions, feel free to drop them down in the comments. There's also a sneak peek to coaching group going on right now. If anyone's interested, I'm gonna post the link in the caption of this later. But I just wanted to share my story because I think it's really important for you guys to know that when I say that coaching has helped me fight anxiety and depression, like I'm not exaggerating, and I don't say it lightly. So thank you to everyone who watched. It means a lot to me. I was really nervous. So thanks, guys. Bye.